Hi, this is Rex, that energy guy, and welcome to the Energy Advisors podcast. Glad to have you with us today. It is the second day of February 2024, and today's podcast is about the new announcements here in the state of Colorado. So, since our show emanates in Colorado, we have a lot of Colorado news, but this will be expanded rapidly so we can be covering the United States in whole. But today I'm going to be talking about the heat pump tax credits program that was just launched on the 1st of February that includes the entire 2024. But in case you missed it, the last episode was a great interview with Will Tour, the executive director of the Colorado Energy Office. All right, so before we get started today, we want to thank our partners in the show, our friends over at Valor Solar. These are great guys. If you are looking to do solar, they do it right. You know, anytime you're making a purchase as big as this and it's impactful, integrity matters. So through the education process, the implementation process, and also the maintenance, Valor does it right. They serve Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Nevada, and Arizona. So if you're interested in doing solar in those states, go ahead and hit the website energyadvisors.today. Fill out the form and we'll get you in contact with them. All right. Today's spark of the day is great news. It's always a great news when we have incentives that are helping drive energy choices. And Colorado yesterday, thanks to the same guys I was talking to on Friday, the Colorado Energy Office, they announced the new heat pump incentives taking place here in the state of Colorado. Now, if you haven't checked out a heat pump, it's something you really need to take a look at doing because heat pumps, they've been out there for many, many years, but the efficiency gains are tremendous. And it is one of the biggest trends now because of the energy savings and the cost effectiveness of them. So what Colorado announced yesterday is that they are providing new tax credits for heat pumps. Now, there's some criteria that they have to meet. We'll cover those real quick. But these tax incentives are applicable to any heat pumps that are installed. Well, not any, we'll go over that list. Any of the qualifying heat pumps in 2024. So let's jump right into that. The heat pump tax credit is available to install for if you've installed the following types of heat pumps or other technologies. So an air source heat pump, so those that are cooling the air, ground source heat pumps, water source heat pumps, combined source heat pumps, heat pump water heaters. These are cool. Thermal energy networks and variable refrigerant low heat pump systems. So the way the program works is that these must be Energy Star certified and then also have the Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Institute certifications for them. So you can't just throw in some piece of junk. It has to be Energy Star and also AHRI certified. And the heat pump, then to get these incentives, the air source ones, those start at 15. The maximum amount of tax credit for 2024 is $1,500, and the minimum required discount up front is $499.95. So I'm just going to go through these numbers and we'll explain it. A ground source, water source, or combined source heat pump, the tax credit for 2024 is $3,000, and the minimum required customer discount is $999.90. And then a heat pump water heater, the tax credit amount is $500, and the minimum required customer discount for the heat pumps is $166.65. So this is how it works. Okay, so we're clear on this. You're going to engage one of their certified contractors, and there's a list of these on the state's energy office website, which I'll give out, which is energyoffice.colorado.gov. You can go there and get all the details and make sure you're clear on these. But you're going to need to work with one of their certified contractors. And so these people have been through vetting, they're trained, they've got the certifications, so you're in good hands. So there's a list of those, and that list will continue to grow. So what takes place is that the tax credit is applied as a discount right up front. So you make the purchase, and let's just go for the example, say that you did an air source, which is more the traditional type. The tax credit is $1,500, and the contractor is going to knock $499.95 minimum off the front end. So you're getting economic relief right away. These are not like sometimes when you get a tax credit and you're waiting until the next tax season, a year from now practically to get that. So right up front, money out of your pocket is reduced by essentially $500. Then what this program allows, which is kind of unique and it really makes sense, is that for the remaining 2/3 of the tax credit, the contractors get to keep that. So they are incentivized to actually keep those tax help. Excuse me. They're incentivized to be able to keep those 2/3. So they give you money up front. And a lot of people don't really have enough of the tax credits to exceed that anyway. So you're going to get money right up front. And then they are going to be able to keep the other 2/3, which is great. It's a win for them. It's a win for you as a homeowner or small business person. The heat tax credit is applied for this year, so it's immediate. So it's 2024 as far as that. The contractor uh, can claim their state income tax for the year. So what they're doing is it's kind of a transfer. So you're transferring your heat credit over to them. So they're incentivized to help you. So it's kind of a really creative way to do this. The contractors with little or no state income liability are still able to benefit from the heat pump tax credits because of the incentives that they can offer you. So these are applicable to non for single family residents, and then also for multifamily buildings. But those multifamily buildings, you can only claim one credit for each unit that's served by the heat pump, and they all have to be connected to that. So you can get multiple tax credits for those units, but the 1/3 must be applied at the time of the installation and to each unit. Okay. Non-residential buildings, the total tax credit amounts for those are determined by the total install heating capacity. So the registered contractors will claim the tax credit amount for every 4 tons of installed capacity up to 100 tons per building. For example, installing air source heat pumps, let's say that it's $1,500 for the 4 tons, totaling 80 tons of heat capacity in the building, would be eligible for a tax credit of $30,000 before the customer discount. So it's heavily incentivized for both sides of the equation, the contractors to help you, and then also you as the consumer. So how it works, you get in touch with any eligible heat pump contractor through the state's uh, program, listed. And again, you're going to go to their website to get this, and you'll be giving the discount right up front. So let's just make that clear. Then the customers don't need to file any paperwork to receive the discount. This is already applied if they are a member of the program. So the contractor is a member of the program, and then they submit the paperwork to the state for their side of the tax credits. So it's a simple process, but it's again, it could be a little confusing. So I want to make sure that you're directed to the energy office for the state of Colorado. So it's energyoffice.colorado.gov. Get all the details. But what I love about this is, there's a lot of advantages of living in Colorado, and I'm not going to sell you on those because I don't want any more people moving in and making the things more crowded. But in our beautiful state, the leadership has continued to show interest in renewable energies, doing this in a practical manner, continuously looking for incentives and programs, rebates, credits to help people get into it. And so I like that about the state of Colorado. I can't say enough good things about the people over at the Colorado Energy Office. Will Tour and his team do a lot of great things. They are involved with not only just policy, but lots of practical implementations of programs like this. So thank our lucky stars. I'll be checking on the other states here around so we can get information and updates on that. But as you are making your plans of what I always talk about, getting your own My Personal Energy Plan, look at when it's time to replace any of these, so furnaces, water heaters, cooling solutions. Take a look at heat pumps. They really make a lot of sense. And in fact, I'm going to be coming up doing some interviews with some experts, some of the leading technologies in that space. So that's our spark of the day. Take a look at this, and we'll be getting more information out to you. Thank you for tuning in today. Don't forget to subscribe wherever your get your podcasts, and then also you can follow us on the Energy Advisors YouTube channel. So until next time, I want to say thanks for tuning in, and always make it a great day.